Hello everyone, and welcome to another tarot card reading. Today we can choose from 3 piles. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. And this will be something you need to hear. So if you clicked on this video, you will be getting a message that you really needed to hear today and right now. So just take your time and choose between one of these 3 piles. Or if you feel drawn to more than one, please just go ahead and click on the timestamps in the description box below. Hello group number 1, and let's go ahead and shuffle these cards and see which one of these ancestor cards wants to come out for your first important message of something you really need to hear for group number 1, please. Okay, here we go. That didn't take very long. On the bottom we have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Somebody communicating with you. And as your card, we have the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. We definitely need some self-protection. Because you're supposed to embark on a very important journey, group number 1. I can feel that here with the bottom card, which shows me what's going on inside of you. At the bottom of this is that it's time for you to follow the voice of your soul, which means you probably have been wondering about either your career, why you are here, or what your soul, higher self wants you to do in this lifetime, or what the next step is, okay? So there's a message from a star ancestor who is watching over you as well. To say, follow the voice of your soul. And we maybe have to figure out what that voice is saying. But the most important thing here that's coming through is that you have to protect yourself. Because this might be really something that's very sensitive and vulnerable to you, because it's supposed to be. It's a very important next step in your soul contract that your higher self needs you to fulfill. So you have to be focused and not distracted and be blown over by the wind easily from other people's energies or whatever it is, okay? So energy protection is very important. This is the most important message that's coming through for you. And I'm going to shuffle more oracle cards first. For group number 1, please, what's the most important message they really need to hear? Okay, next card. Yeah, again, on the bottom we have with love and kindness. I also see that as you, to be honest. I feel like you're a person who is extremely giving. Your energy and your I want to say your body for some reason. Your chakras are very open to everyone, because you want to help everyone. You want to be there for everyone. I feel like your energy is very coming from the heart, with all the green here as well, the heart chakra. And you're extremely attentive to other people's needs. You might be also a people pleaser or a caregiver, or you soak up in general, you soak up a lot of energies that are not yours. And then you might probably feel overwhelmed. But for your next step in life, like whatever is coming towards you in the near future, you need to protect yourself. Still be that loving and kind person, but find some sort of modality that will protect your energy and your body. Especially, I really hear your body is too open for some reason. I don't hear necessarily your energy. I literally heard body. Okay, so there could also be an influence on your physical health with all these energies that are coming towards you, or it could also be that in the near future, with whatever your next step in life is, and that whatever you're supposed to be doing, and that will attack you, or it will overwhelm you, or it will stress you out at times, you know, because it's a very important next step in your life. So we have to really protect ourselves, eat really healthy, do a lot of meditations, mindfulness stuff, get a lot of rest, not necessarily sleep, but just be in an environment that gives you peace, that makes you feel peaceful. So you really can rebalance, you know, always make sure you're balanced. Okay, there's another on the bottom. And then your card is respect your boundaries, which goes extremely well with everything we already talked about, group number 1. You probably will have another next step in your life that has to do with a lot of people. And if you've already done that, it's just going to be increasing, or the energy is going to be extremer. So you have to learn how to protect your energy and set your own boundaries and respect your own boundaries. Don't feel you have to be open for someone just because it feels more important. If that is the case, then you might feel out of balance suddenly, or a little bit weird and stressed. And then you just have to take a few moments, maybe even if you just want to excuse yourself and just get away from this energy, that person particularly, or a group of people. If it's in a certain situation, you just want to regroup yourself, like rebalance yourself. Find some technique that you can quickly use wherever you go. Even if you're on a train, on a plane, in someone else's home, especially, okay, I heard. So you don't let these energies like fill up your body and your system. Okay. Group number 1, please. That's the we have the bird cards here, and guess what? They're flying away. Let me get this first. Okay, so some from the Feather Messenger cards. Oh, I wanted to see what's on the bottom first. Okay. If this beautiful bird, it's the flicker. And it says, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Again, we have this sensation of movement, okay? So there's movement coming towards you, new rhythms, probably things you may not be used to or accustomed to. If you've been more like one-on-one person, for example, now you're going to be like 1-on-5 people, or you have to speak in a group, or you maybe public speaking, or it's a completely different environment of what you're used to. These were just examples. So there is a new, very important task coming towards you, or purpose in life, in your career, a change, a promotion even, something that will ask more of you in a sense of more energies flocking to you as well. Like they will be attracted to you because for some reason I feel like you're doing some sort of service, or you're helping people, or you're advising people, or you could be a realtor even, something where you have to be in a lot of places at once, and it could be very stressful, and lots of people want something from you at the same time. So I feel like this protection of your energy is very, very important. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Yeah, so you will definitely adapt. But I think towards the path of adaptation for this new circumstance, you need to first balance yourself out and really feel what the balance feels like to you. That when you are in a stressful situation, you can quickly rebalance if necessary. And then your card that fell out and flew away is the Condor. Hold the highest vision of your life for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. So this new opportunity, this new part, this new thing, whatever it is that's coming towards you, is definitely making me feel like you have a higher self-worth than you always thought you have. Like if you felt like, for example, I'm getting this example of if you're like separated, like splitting yourself into a million pieces because so many people want something from you and you want to help everyone at the same time, it's now time to protect your energy, respect your own boundaries, and not overstep them yourself, because these people don't know your boundaries, okay? They don't know how many people want something from you. You can help one at a time is what I'm saying. So please don't feel like if you start a new business, for example, and you get a lot of questions and you get a lot of customers at once, that you feel like you have to answer them all at the same time because you don't want to lose them, because you want to please everyone right away. This is kind of like an old you, I feel like. It's really asking you to just stay in the present moment and do one thing at a time. Because I see you as somebody extremely confident. someone, you will be in some sort of higher position. Like this is definitely coming through, but this is making me feel like you have to let go of an old self that was a bit more, you were confident, I feel, but maybe you needed a little bit more confidence in your own worth. You know, like you can say no right now to that person. That's okay. Nobody will judge you. I feel like they respect you, but you haven't had that full respect for yourself and your abilities, and that people will not run away. They will wait for you because you're giving this amazing service, or you having great advice, or you if you're a personal trainer, or if whatever you are, you're providing a service, people respect you and they want to wait. They're willing to wait. So you have to leave something in the past that is basically your old you. Get new wings, I heard. With the red on the head here of the condor, it makes me really feel like you gotta be very powerful. You're gonna be in a powerful position. It might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable at times. But if you set the right boundaries for yourself, and also I heard planning, weekly planning, you have a schedule that you have to stick to. Try to not get out of that schedule that you made for yourself. Then you will be okay. Then you will have still like an overview of things. You might feel like you're losing track, that there's too much going on, and now you can't, you know, like it's really telling me for you to stay on schedule, keep to your schedule, and put your, you always come first, I heard. Even if you start a new business or you get a promotion or you just, you know, doing something bigger than yourself, you feel, it's always still about you. You always still have to focus on what's best for you. And the rest will be added on almost. If you stay true to yourself, you will be always okay. Even if you lose a client over because they had to wait for you, there will be another one. Like I honestly don't feel any lack. I feel more like more work coming towards you, like a good thing. Like it's a good work. Let's get one of these inner peace cards. It will probably be helpful. Okay, group number 1, please. How can we help with the energy protection here, please, for group number 1? I really feel this one. Oh, it's beautiful. On the bottom, you have number 34. And you are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought patterns do you need to shift? Okay, so again, I feel more like the manifestation, not so much of like, oh, I need more and more and more. I feel more with this card again with what I just said. That if you stay confident and respectful within your own boundaries, the manifestations will come no matter what. Like, I think you're already taken care of. This path, this manifestation is already meant for you. I feel, honestly, group number 1. So that's not something you have to worry about. What you have to worry about is how you stay in balance during this transition and this new opportunity in your life. And then we have number 44. And come together. We need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? So this could also definitely talk about a mindset that you maybe had. So for example, like I said in the beginning, if you are now being challenged to work with more people instead of one-on-one, you're now 1-on-5 or in a group, it's really asking you to be way more open-minded and just also understand that people are not there to scare you. People are not there to judge you. People are there because they want something from you, or you have something valuable that can help them. But first you have to help yourself by putting yourself in a position where nothing can take the energy away from you. It's almost like if you're an introvert and you just feel 100% yourself when you're at home and nobody's there and nobody's watching. It's like you have to find the same peace within a group. Even if this is not like a huge new promotion or something like this, this is you stepping into a new you. As you can see here with these two people mirroring each other, one person mirroring each other, you're discovering a new side of you that you may have not known existed. You can be at peace outside, you know. You don't have to bury yourself. You don't have to hermit yourself away from the world, because the world is not really out there to get you. It's more like it could be just as easy as if you're at home by yourself. You can also still feel yourself within a group or amongst other people. So there's definitely a huge shift in you, I feel. Something you've never really experienced before in your life. So this is really going to be almost liberating, okay? Very much a feeling of liberation. Absolutely cool. Very, very beautiful. Let's get one affirmation card. See what we can get from here. Group number 1, please. Group number 1. What can help group number 1 to really feel this peace? Feel at peace in this new challenge or this new circumstance, this new situation, this change in life and pace. Can you please get a card for group number 1? Oh my goodness, look what's on the bottom. It's already amazing. The contortionist. I resist those who would have me bend to their will. Yes, I think you're going to be extremely more confident. That's why I said I feel like you're already a confident person. Like, you're confident at home when you're safe, you know, you feel safe. But you're going to be this confident person when you're outside too, amongst other people. That's what the card looks on the other side. I resist those who would have bent me to their will. Yes, absolutely. You're going to be so much stronger. It's almost like you're going to a next level, okay? You're going to another level where we don't have to be like cocky or rude to other people or run away from them to be safe and to, you know, because we cannot just tell them to leave us alone or something like this. Like, it's going to be very comfortable for you to either just laugh this energy off or ignore it or move away from it without feeling guilty. You know, all these weird feelings attached to having your own boundaries will fall away. You will feel more confident in what your worth is and what you need and what keeps you healthy. Okay, I feel like there's too many cards that fell, but I'm going to keep the one that was separate. It looks like this. And it's 48, the mentor. I respect and learn from the wisdom of my elders. Yes, I think this is actually something that can help you. Exactly. Because the older you get in life, the more you feel less stressed out by circumstances. You get more calm in weird circumstances, and then you think back to yourself when you were in your 20s or a teenager and think, oh my God, whenever I had to do this, I was so stressed out, and now that I'm like 60, you know, like, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. Like, when we get older, we give less of a F of what other people think or how we look or whatever, you know, like, this will fall away. So watch older people or take notes how older people just sit in a group and don't feel too uncomfortable. Like, they don't have to rush to speak. They don't have to, like, whatever it is that stands out to you that you can take away from this life experience that I have will help you with your energy protection. So you can have this confidence sooner. You don't have to like be 80 to experience this peace within a group or wherever you go, you know, to not stress out. So that's kind of cool. So I'm just going to go quickly through the cards that also fell. So 3 more. And this one, it says, the persistent. I hold fast to my goals and ideals as I persevere. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, without distraction. That's what I mean. Like, you will be really able to focus wherever you are. The improviser. That's very cool. Perfect. I effortlessly adapt to deal with unexpected circumstances. Absolutely. It's such a perfect affirmation for you as well. It goes so well. And then we have this card. And it says 28, the past. I shine awareness and compassion on my past. Yes, with awareness, we can actually learn from the past, have compassion, so we can also heal the past, which really goes absolutely well with your reading so far. But let's get into some tarot cards and get more information on this situation. But I really feel you're going to gain confidence by protecting your energy. I think it's going to be like this respecting your boundaries, this weird transition part where you have to learn something about your protection. it's going to be pretty quick. As soon as you understand how to do it, I think you'll move on very quick into your next step, like in whatever you're supposed to be doing, working with people or just being more out and about, you know, less hiding at home or whatever it is, or having a different job, something like this. I actually want to take the other cards first. Okay, let me get some tarot, please, for group number 1 to get some more clarification about the message that they really need to hear. For group number 1, please. Here we have the 5 of coins, 5 of pentacles. I feel really with 5 of coins here that you've been out of your comfort zone in whatever situation that was, but I feel that's more in a past situation. Maybe still current, maybe it's still a current situation in a way of you thinking, I don't know how I could be this comfortable. I don't even want to be with other people, so why would I want to put myself in this situation? But I do feel like there's going to be something where you are pushed into a position where you have to be. And this is just preparation. It's like letting you know the steps so you can actually feel not scared in any way. To be like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. So it's preparing you so that you have an easy time to say yes to an offer and to not be too scared of it and just see it more as a positive challenge. Okay, can we please get more cards? Okay. 3 of Wands. As I said, there is an opportunity coming towards you and it's already written. Like you're basically just waiting for it. And so that you say yes to this, you're being prepared and warned to really find a way to protect your energy. Because it's almost like you have no choice. You have to take this offer, okay? But it comes with something that has been out of your comfort zone. Group number 1. And I'm not saying this as a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It's almost like life wants to show you, like, you have so much potential. Like, you have so much more to give. You could be like, if you've just been in a company and they offer you a manager position and you didn't take it so far, or you haven't applied for it because you think you don't want to have this responsibility and you don't want to deal with all these people and it just seemed like too much for you. It's almost like this job or whatever it is meant for you. You have to take it in your life. So now there's this transition phase where it can prepare you so you will actually be like excited about this new opportunity and not scared just because of your comfort zone. Like you won't run the other way and always find excuses for why you can't be doing this or why you can't be more than you are. Okay, and then we have the Son of Cups. It'll make you really, really happy. I really feel with this, it will feel like it's meant to be for you. It's like, oh, that's what it is. You know, oh my goodness, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for this. But it does come. The only challenge really that you have to leave in the past is your comfort zone. Because this opportunity will make you feel emotionally very satisfied, excited. Obviously, with your old you, it would make you feel a little scared or a lot scared. I want to also get some clarifiers with Lenormand. Today we're doing it all here. Can we get some clarifiers? Yeah, here we have the letter. There's something coming in for you. It's meant for you, group number 1. These are all just confirmations for what we already talked about. All these cards. Something is on the way, as we can see here. And it's not that far away. It's like, I saw a stone and it's written, it's like chiseled into the rock already. It's meant for you. So maybe you have felt lately that your energy is a little strange, or You felt a shift. You may feel that there's a shift coming. Please, something else for group number 1. Something specific, maybe. We have the lily. Yeah, again, I feel like it may actually fulfill some sort of strange dream you had, some long-term desire. It could also be a person for someone here. Maybe you haven't found the right person yet because you weren't tuned into the right frequency for the relationship you're supposed to be having. So now you're being, I want to say, changed and shifted at the same time. You're being transformed. You're definitely being transformed into a higher level of yourself. The level of yourself that you've been dreaming about for a long time, that maybe was just in your fantasy world, okay? That you thought, oh yeah, that would be so cool, but I could never do that. So this is something that's coming towards you. This could be a relationship. This could be a job, your whole life purpose. What else? Let me see. Let me just tune in here. See if there's something else coming through. Is there a specific example for group number 1? A bigger and better house. Oh my God, did I just say that? House is coming up. So it could be a change within your home, or you're finding a new home. And it's actually something, if you've been like searching and looking and feeling your comfort zone is to like chase after something, it's going to come differently this time. I feel it's going to be presented to you, and it will be exactly the thing that you wanted, the thing that you dreamed of, you know. Like with the lily, it could also be, the lily is sometimes also represented as something sexual. And now that I look on the bottom here with the garden, it's very lush and fruitful and very, you know, this fountain makes me feel like joy and overjoyment, okay? And also this desire that was always there, and maybe a fantasy, as I said. With the sexuality, I just meant this desire and less this feeling we get sometimes when we really want something, you know? And I think maybe we've just been going about it the wrong way, or it wasn't time yet because we haven't been through our shift. So for you, group number 1, there's something extremely exciting coming towards you. The change within your home could also be the foundational change, which could be a marriage, which could be children, or the relationship that's going to the next level. This could be a new house. That could be a promotion. This could be changing jobs. Oh my God, I can't talk. So I'm actually extremely excited with the garden as well. This could be with other people in your community. You might go self-employed. You might do a charity event. You might be doing something out of your comfort zone. So really, really exciting stuff. And the only thing for you, group number 1, that's a message you need to hear is that, first of all, something you desire is on its way and it's really close. It's meant for you. And you're going through a transition right now that is preparing you for this new thing that's coming towards you. So you will say yes. You're not going to be scared. You're going to know that this is your worth. You deserve this. And you're going to say yes. And you're going to take it with, yes, I was waiting for this. Absolutely beautiful message. For the affirmations again, this one was the most important one here. I respect and learn from the wisdom of my elders. Yes, and this affirmation so reminds me of to just stay peaceful. Okay, stay present. Don't chase after things. It'll come to you. It'll come to you. It'll come to you. Be at peace. It might come in a situation that you're out of your comfort zone. And let's say somebody invites you to a group thing, whatever, hang out with friends, and you're like, oh my God, no, it's not my thing. I don't want to do this. But there might be something there. When you go to a situation, circumstance, event that you don't expect, it's almost like life wants you to be out of your comfort zone to give you something, because you're very quick, very smart, very controlled person. But there's something there for you that you are supposed to be receiving with satisfaction and with confidence. And to have this confidence, you're going a bit through a transition phase here, I feel, to protect your energy. Okay, group number 1. I thought that was incredibly awesome. There's actually, I have to take this card here. It's kind of falling off the deck here. The Son of Coins. So I think it's a page of, page or the Knight. I'm not sure. But here we have a new foundational beginning as well. Grounded, steadfast, trusting, you know, peaceful. It's golden. I don't know. This card is just extremely beautiful. Why is the sun interesting looking? It looks like it has some engravings as well. Let's see. Yeah, I really feel somehow you're being recoded, you know? But in a peaceful way. Like, you're going to be more peaceful. You're going to enjoy more peace. And with that comes a gift. A new opportunity or a house or new foundation of some sort, new relationship, improvement in a relationship, something like that. Alrighty, group number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 2, and you chose this beautiful oracle deck. It's the Sacred Destiny, which is one of my favorites too. One of the cards actually popped out, and that was the top one here, and it says openness, but I want to reshuffle again and see if it's something similar, okay? But this definitely wanted to come out and say hello. Bright moon, openness. I see wide open spaces, obviously, with openness, but also open with the moon to emotions. Okay, I don't want to get too riled up about this. Okay, for group number 2, please. What is their message they really need to hear right now? What's the one message that's the most important one that they need to hear right now and that they tuned in for? For group number 2, please. Beautiful. Group number 2. Number 2. I feel like for you, I feel singing is coming through. Music is coming through for group number 2. And we have flow, yeah. Yes, definitely. Singing, dancing, being in the flow. Okay. It's very beautiful. Maybe music is something that is key for you right now as a message, okay? Something that can help you right now. You might also get messages through music, like as soon as you get in the car or wherever you go, or on a, no, there's no, is there music on a train? I don't know, but I see you with headphones actually. There's something in a song, okay, that will really stand out to you. Because I feel also through the music, you feel more at peace. You might also walk along streets and needing the music in your ears because you're to almost tune out from the outside world. It's like kind of like a cape, you know, that makes you feel invisible when you listen to music potentially. So music is definitely a big, big part that came through immediately. On the bottom too, we have trust, okay? Let me get another oracle card here. You want to come, okay. And on the bottom we have embrace the dark. I mean, this card is pretty dark as well. That's interesting. Embrace the dark. Yeah, with the music, what I just said, it's like a bit of a protection shield. The moon is really standing out here as well, just like the other card. And your openness card had a big, big moon as well. There might be, with the flow as well, you might also be emotionally very in tune with the moon, with your woman, with your period. Just be aware that emotions fluctuate, okay? This is something also I really feel like I need to say with embrace the dark. I think for you it's to accept that there's duality, accepting that there's times when nothing goes right, and then also accept that there's times when everything goes right, and then there's the times in between. So I feel like for this group number 2, it's almost like understanding, okay, I'm getting too many messages at once, understanding that there is ebb and flow, and it's necessary for us to experience certain things. Otherwise it would be always stagnant and always the same. I feel maybe if you're really, really into your emotion a lot, it's there to tell you something. Okay, let's move on for a second here. What we can see here as well, look at this, like look at this moon, and here's another moon, and here. It's almost like a pearl. of your other card. The card that came out was Nurture All You Love. It's almost telling me too that the darkness will always be there. Okay, group number 2, I feel a bit, look at all this darkness in the background, and then there's this shining little orb or moon or pearl or something, okay? And this is you as well. You shine in the darkness. The darkness is necessary, unfortunately. I almost feel like you're a bit of very, very sensitive soul. You have to nurture and protect also all you love. But I want to tell you too that you're extremely protected, because God, your angels, everyone who's protecting you knows that there's a lot of darkness around you, because they're attracted to you like mosquitoes to the light. Like, seriously, there is a lot of energy vampires around you, group number 2, but I want you to not be afraid of it. I want you to focus on you and stay in the flow and go with your own flow. It's almost like we have your back. I heard you're protected, okay? You can even embrace the dark, because the dark makes you shine even more. It's like I'm getting goosebumps with you, group number 2. Please don't be afraid. If the darkness or scarcity or fears are holding you back from something, just know right now, as I'm hearing this, that we have your back. Your angels, whoever's protecting you, they have your back. You might have some sort of spirit animal too. Let me see what's coming through here. You're a bit of a majestic being. I have to say, group number 2, you're very protected and very honored and respected in the spirit world. I feel like you're doing something very important on this planet. There's a lot of messages coming through for you, and that's why you're also feeling extremely sensitive to energies. Wow. I feel you have a massive impact on people, but you might feel small, and vulnerable. You need a lot of protection, but it's telling you that also it's time for you to not focus on the darkness. Like, the darkness will always be there. The more you focus on the darkness, the more the darkness can take from you. But it's really telling me to tell you to just focus on your job. Focus on you. If you want to feel good, and don't be scared that someone is lurking in the dark. It's literally telling me for you to not be afraid. And maybe you're also doing something that's very, very important to you and very dear, and you feel like somebody's going to steal it, or your idea maybe. It says it's for you. Like, you should only be focusing on you. Like with you, because you have such power, you're a very powerful being, group number 2. If you get scared, you tend to maybe focus too much on the negative or on your fears. And that invites more darkness. I don't know if I'm repeating myself right now, but I'm getting these images. And it's extremely important for you to have trust, like we have on the bottom. It's so important for you, more than anyone almost, to have faith and trust in your team that's behind you and has your back. You're here for a very specific reason, group number 2, and you have to fulfill your job here on this planet, or whatever you're doing something important. And if you feel it's not important, it is definitely important. I hear it's very important, and your energy, like whatever you're doing, even when you just come in contact with other people, your energy is changing them. It's your frequency. That's very important and has to be protected. And that's why you have a lot of spirit animals. You have a lot of angels. You have tons of protection around you. But yet still you're super sensitive. That's how sensitive you are. Even though you're so protected, you still feel all this like darkness that also wants a piece of you. But it's the biggest thing for you is find faith. I don't know how. Maybe we'll find out in more cards here. If there's a way for you to have more trust, okay? The trust that is around you. It's like a blanket around you, full of angels. Whew. Group number 2, like I'm literally having goosebumps. I'm getting chills sitting in your presence. But I feel from you, I feel like, oh my God, I need more protection. Like it's too scary. It's like I feel a bit of anxiety feeling, because there's something really important you're either doing or you're being. I also heard your eyes. There's something about your eyes. Okay, let me shuffle more cards. Beautiful, beautiful group number 2. How can we maybe help group number 2, please, with some most important message? Okay, we have the Loon. It says, pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. You know, do prayers before you go to sleep. You have to pray. You have to pray. I honestly don't care about religion here, but have faith in God. Pray pray for protection. Pray that they come in your dreams and really show you some sort of image, okay, that will give you some peace of mind. Your dream time is so important because I feel like you being a human, oh my goodness, this is very specific. I feel with you being human, you feel very vulnerable and exposed almost. With other people, you're uncomfortable with other people, their energies, and you might feel like they're out to get you for some reason, for some strange reason. So dream time is so important to you that you can communicate with the other world, the world that you more so belong to and that you miss. Okay, that's why you might feel out of place on this planet. Let's see what we have on the bottom. We have King for sure. Prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. That's very interesting. I'm going to leave it here because this trust card made sense afterwards as well. So I'm going to wait. So as I said, also with the prosperity, it could be you're really working on something right now and you need maybe financial support. You know, whatever this human thing, there's something about this humanity, this being human that's just really annoying, gives you anxiety because it's not working easily like you're used to, in a different shape, in a different form, in a different realm. You've been very prosperous and you can manifest very easily and abundantly when you're not in a human body. Okay, but now you're pushed and pressed into this tiny human body and things seem way more difficult. You got emotions to deal with, you got other darknesses to deal with, you get just your mind attacking you, your emotions to deal with. So you might be very, like, maybe this is also like an impulsive thing, or then if you're a woman, like you are really feeling your emotions suddenly because your body is changing, you know, you're having your flow, you're having the time of the month. There's a lot. It's just a lot. I feel like it's just a lot. That sleep is very important to you. So you should pay attention to your dreams. Really, when you wake up in the morning, try to just stay more calm longer before you get up. So maybe you will remember your dreams more. And because as it says here, there's some messages of guidance are drifting in. Oh yeah, group number 2. What else can we get for group number 2, please? Okay. I have number 4. Very beautiful card. And you are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate? Yeah, again, I really feel focusing on yourself, focusing on the good things, we have the moon stages here, focusing on the things that bring you joy, okay? When, like, it's almost this acceptance of having to be a human. I don't know, this just keeps coming through for you, group number 2. Just acceptance and focus on the good things that you can do being a human being, and do it in a way that makes you feel comfortable. If you like dancing, music, and it just like brings you so much joy, it's almost like a little bit of I don't really like the word escapism, obviously, but because you're so high vibrational being, you might need that escapism to bring you the right frequency that matches you. Your frequency is so high and you're stuck on this planet that you have to dance your soul free here and there. You have to go back to your natural flow, and your natural flow it's like dwelling and flying, levitating in this high frequency. So please don't ever feel bad or give yourself even more fear and anxiety, when you focus too much on all the heaviness that's going on this planet, just know and accept that you're so high vibrational that you need these times where you can escape your mind. And I really, really honestly think it's through music or dance or some sort of movement with you. Painting even, something where you're really in the present moment. You do something that brings you so much joy. It doesn't matter if it brings money or whatever. This is just for you to stay in your high vibration. And you probably notice too that when you're really, really high and vibrational, you don't even notice the fear. It's almost like you forget about it, right? That's why they're saying you're so protected when you're not high flowing, vibing. Because you're so sensitive, you're so powerful. And you can do these prosperous things. Manifestation in these frequencies is like absolute snap of a finger. On the bottom, we have number 23. Also very beautiful. And interesting, prioritize self-love and care. Yes, exactly. When do you feel most nurtured and cared for? That's exactly what we're getting at here. For you, group number 2, you need to have trust. You have to make sure you're very regularly, like a flow, regularly, in your high vibrational natural state. You're naturally a high vibrational being that has been pressed into this human body, where it's dark, where it's heavy, where it's muggy, is that a word? It's thick. It's thick. Feels too dark, it feels too heavy. So for you, it's important, if you also want to manifest and feel prosperity, you have to shift into your high vibration that you naturally are. And I feel with you that comes through music or dance or both, or some artwork, nature. I heard maybe even through a full moon while there's moons up. Like the moon stages are coming through here for some reason that are important. Let's get your affirmation here and see how we can help with this even further. You're so protected. Like it just keeps coming through. They're so protected. Group number 2 is so protected. So protected. Can we please get more? Thank you. That's a beautiful, very feminine energy. Like this to me feels like innocence, purity. You're a beautiful being, group number 2. Very, very high vibrational. And it says the persistent. I hold fast to my goals and ideals as I persevere. But very focused. This person looks so innocent and perfect, but yet it's exposed and it doesn't care, about what's going on around it. And maybe mention the moon again and the dark sky. So there's definitely something about darkness. You're living in darkness maybe, but you're the shining light. Okay, don't forget that, group number 2. You're the lamp. You're the one who guides. You're the one people are attracted to. You might feel judged. You might feel whatever the word inappropriate is coming through for some reason, but it is actually because you're so high vibrational and you have to deal with all of these low vibrational beings mostly, or a lot, that you feel like it's like you're soaking up their energy and it's making you not feel good. Please escape this darkness with music. Whatever it is, whatever makes you feel like this. And this will help you focus on your goals and your ideas and what you're supposed to be doing on this planet. This darkness is too distracting. But we have to somehow find a way to accept it because it will always be there. And that is through trust, having faith that you're always protected by your spirit team, and by you escaping with music and just really feeling your joy, feeling your own frequency. Your own frequency is like freaking high. You're light. You are the joy seeker. Do something that makes you feel like this. There's got to be something. Music came through, as I said. I don't want to repeat myself a million times. Oh yeah, here on the bottom we have the contortionist. I resist those who would have me bend to their will. Yeah, again, being distracted by others. And it's not even necessarily that the others have to be like having bad intentions, or it's almost like you will be pulled down from your frequency if you're with people that just naturally don't have a high frequency, people that always need help, or people that are just what's a word? Gossipy people, you know, even if they're nice to you or whatever, but you can sense that there's some darkness within them. So there's always darkness everywhere. I feel like for you, there's constantly, there's always darkness. Like nothing is always joyful. Why is it always so depressing? Da, 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 da. You're here for a reason, group number 2. You're here for a reason. And wherever you go, you shine your light. But you have to keep this light up. And that's why you have to take care of yourself. And when you go out, please trust that you're protected. Nothing can happen to you, okay? So you can calmly do your work. Let's do some tarot and see if we get some more information. For group number 2, and here comes the sun. Group number 2, sun is coming out for you, the sun is shining. I have chills the whole way through since I've started your reading. It's incredible. Okay, this one. Number 1, we have the Daughter of Cups. I believe it's the Page of Cups. Again, we have this musical instrument, the emotions flowing, letting your emotions flow free. It's kind of interesting when I look at this card. You're also protected by nature. It's almost like with your music, with your voice, with your emotions, with your frequency, you can almost change the weather. Oh, my battery is dying. But you need this solitude, group number 2. You really do. To recharge your batteries. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. Like, I had a few of those cards popping up a little bit now. They were all kind of the same vibration. This is the contrast. This is the contrast you're going through. You're probably very easily pulled down from your high horse because of the energies of this planet are just not suitable for you, for your high energy. There's something about this energy on this planet that's just, it easily pulls you down, okay? It's influencing you. And then there's your angels next to you and just like trying to bring up the vibration, saying, it's not that bad, it's not that bad, don't focus on it too long. It's almost like this, like you have this 30-second window. Or when something falls on the ground, you know, and you still pick it up and eat it with like the 5-second rule. This is yours here, where your spirit team is like behind you with the 5-second rule. It's like something happens and they're like, no, just don't focus. Ah, shit, too late. Okay. Let's see what another card is after this. Like, you do a lot with your focus. Whatever you focus on expands. It's a very important message for you. Oh yeah. And then we have this. Then we have the Ace of Wands. What was underneath here? Pay attention to dream time. Yeah, I feel like really through your dream time and whenever you feel extremely joyful, you also have really great ideas. You feel this desire, this burning desire, and good that. It's just my battery. A quick sip of water. Oh, water. That's another thing. Flow, okay, for you. Water can also cleanse you very well, and you can also heighten your frequency in water. It's heightened in water. You might feel good with a floating tank or just having a bath, burning some candles or something like this. It's just something else that came through right now. Quickly. And then here on the bottom, we actually have the Lovers. So on the bottom, I had another vision also, if it's about relationships in general here. Like you might have desires. You might be lower, like you might be going like this a lot, you know, like up and down and up and down. Also, if you're in a relationship, it's a bit of like letting go of holding on to something too fast as well, too hard. If you're missing a person, there's other messages coming through here as well now for group number 2. If you, like I said, with the prosperity here, what's coming through, if you were trying to manifest something, right? When you're high vibrational and when you're super happy in your normal mode, you will manifest easily. If it's money or a relationship, whatever it is, you have to focus on what you want. You have to focus on your work. You have to focus on the things that you really want. And don't be like ebb and flow. Like I feel this extreme back and forth thing. Sometimes I feel like you're like on cloud 9. You're like, yeah, I got this, whatever. You're super strong. And then in the next moment, I feel the sadness, okay? And this like nothing is ever working out. Gonna get some Lenormand cards here as a clarifier. But the biggest message for you is to have faith and trust that you're protected, and that you have to seek your high vibration through either music, dancing, art, something that brings you joy. You have to keep your vibration up, group number 2. And really, really watch your dreams, because messages coming through you. You might also wake up with a song. I actually personally have that too. Sometimes I wake up with a very specific song, but not only a song, with a very specific part of the song that just keeps like on repeat in my brain. It goes like it's being sung, spoken over and over, the same few sentences from a specific song. Okay, what else can we get for group number 2, please? It's a very important message, please. This card really wants to come. The bouquet? Some sort of gift. Yeah, here. The Page of Cups as well is definitely an emotional want or need, or some sort of gift is coming through. Let's see what else is there. Oh, the sun. Look at this. We have the moon and the sun now. It's also reminding me a bit of a masculine and feminine, so this could also be about a relationship that you want to manifest. Or a real relationship, I heard. The real relationship. Not a fake one, or one that looks good and then goes away. That could be the other thing that's like coming and going. You don't know what to trust, okay? Because there's so much, it looks so promising and then it's just crap, okay? It's coming through. But here with the gift and the sun, there's definitely joy, 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 joy again. Joy is definitely on the horizon for you, group number 2. So you just have to keep your vibrations up and frequency up and trust. Keep trusting. Don't drop the trust. You know, it's telling me to just really, really hold on to that vision. Hold on to what you're dreaming about. And then trust. You have to trust it. That it will come. It's meant for you. Wow. Okay. There's 2 that fell out. We have the scythe and the cross. Interesting. The first thing that came to my mind is you have to cut off old beliefs. Definitely. Group number 2. What do you have to do? Your job, your message here is you have to cut off old beliefs. Scarcity, anxiety. These are all things you have to cut off and trust. Trust in the new. Trust forward trust. You know, like without looking back. You need to be in the present moment and do something that you enjoy, so you're not focusing on the wrong things, so to speak. Group number 2. For this gift, of joy for you to come through, you have to cut off the past, I feel. Something you're also carrying. I also feel like there will be an aha moment through that. With the cross right now, it gives me a lot of images. But first of all, we have to literally chop something away, okay? And I feel with the cross, it's more like a belief system about how something has to come, who it has to be, what it has to be, which way it's coming. I said that already, but you know what I'm getting at. Just know what you want, like hold steadfast to your desire, but let go of the way it has to come. And definitely do not look to your past, okay? Let your past please out of this. Leave your past out of this. This is completely new. You want something that will make you really, really happy. That means it cannot be anything from your past or how it came or how that came to be. The people, the energies, it is going to be somebody who's matching you. Whatever already is in your past that left your life is not meant for you. There's something better. Something that's suitable for you. That's better for you. And if you hold on to that belief, then you will always also be protected, okay? You don't have to be scared of the darkness. You don't have to be scared that it's all just smoke and mirrors. You don't have to be scared that this will just be another fluke, whatever. Or another joke, like why even try? Don't, because you're holding still on to a past situation or yourself in the past, how you dealt with things. This is done. I think it is really... we have to hear, like, there's a sun on this card here of the Five of Cups. You really just have to leave the situation behind, go outside and enjoy something. Do what makes you happy. There is something or someone or whatever you want is going to come and match you. If you have a specific hobby and you feel like I will never find anyone who likes this too, it's because why are you not accepting this about you? For example, right? I'm not sure where this is all coming from right now, but this just feels necessary to say. You are good the way you are. You have to have some faith and trust in your life that the things are going to work out the way you want them to. That you will also receive what you're deserving. But first you have to feel your own joy. You have to dwell in your own frequency and be happy about it and trust that it will be matched by whatever you desire. But how and what and when is not up to us, okay? We just have to trust that what will be good for us is coming to us. And the more you can put yourself in your joy place, in your happiness, and you don't worry about these things, the quicker it's probably going to come. Group number 2. These are the biggest messages for you and the most important ones right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you liked this video, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. We shall see what's the most important message you need to hear today. You chose this beautiful oracle deck. Let's see what comes up. Okay, group number 3. What does group number 3 need to know right now? Really, really, really need to know. Group number 3. This one. We have the energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. Wow. That's pretty intense. Here goes my cat. Energy of love. I feel... let's see what's on the bottom first. Say this. Imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. Honestly, what came through is... I felt a little bit of boredom. And I also felt... the need for something, okay? I just need something. Like, I need something. Maybe you need something different or something that excites you, but I feel like it needs for you to come from the outside without you actually draw from the well of your own capabilities. Yes, like maybe you need to do a step first, I feel, okay? Behold the world through the eyes of love. You want love? Or something like that. Even underneath, even we have drunk with love. Let love lift you to freedom. It's a lot about love. Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. This is very interesting. Let me get more cards for you, group number 3, because I'm getting a few things, but they're a little bit scattered. Like I said, there's some boredom, some need for love, needing for something new, or where is it, but imagination, draw from the well of your own capabilities. It maybe is really asking you to really become very clear with what you want, maybe because there's a little bit of a sense of, I'm not saying you're bored or something, it's just a sense of like unsatisfaction coming through, that maybe you don't really know what you want. Maybe you haven't been very clear of what you want. Maybe just needed something new, or this or that, or you just need something. What is it? What does group number 3 need? Okay, group number 3. My cat definitely wants to participate. He's being a little impatient. If that resonates with you. Okay, group number 3, please. Very interesting. We have wash away your burdens. Maybe you're also trying to distract yourself from something, group number 3. We also have here observe in silence on the bottom. Maybe you want trying to move on with something before you're actually over something else, if this is about a relationship. Interesting. You need to tune in, okay? When I look through these bottom cards here, I don't know, I really feel they're resonating. Observe in silence. Then we have here the ancient one. So I really feel like it's your inner knowledge, something you already know, something you shouldn't be doing, but I feel like you were trying to escape from a situation. And then we have courage, so yellow, okay? Willpower, solar plexus. And then we have love, that you're different. It's not so much like if somebody has left you or whatever you need or you didn't get, or it's not so much about you that you are different, or this is you doing something wrong, or you just want to move on now, or whatever it is. Like, it's more like there's some wisdom inside you. You have to listen to your own heart right now to know what the next step is. Wash away your burdens. It also feels like you have to finish something first before you do something new. Okay, that's another thing that's coming through. Let me get some more cards for you. This is very interesting. Group number 3. It feels like you're alone right now, or you need to be alone. But maybe you don't want to be alone. Maybe you want to jump from one thing to the next, just you don't have to face this situation. We have parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. Again, we have this focusing on, there is some ancient wisdom inside of you. Something is inside of you that wants to be acknowledged. Here on the bottom we have Osprey. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Yeah, if you finally accept who you truly are, it's not that you have to change for someone else or something else. If this is not about relationships, so I'm sorry, but mostly the energy of love is coming through here. Also, maybe what you want to do, what you love doing, If a job doesn't work out, if a relationship doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that you're wrong. It's a little bit like what I said in group number 2 as well. It's like what's meant for you will vibrate with you. If something is moving away from you, it wasn't meant for you. But with you, I feel more so that you have to actually dig deep into yourself and really accept who you are. When you start really accepting who you truly are, you will automatically also wash away some of these anxieties, these stresses, these worries. Yeah, and let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. It's really time to just focus on you. And that's why this observe in silence is coming through as well. It's maybe time, if you've been waiting for a long time for the right person or the right job or whatever it is, acceptance. Please just accept yourself, who you truly are, for who you are. This is who you are. Group number 3, you are who you are. Do what you love doing. Spend time with the people you really want to spend time with. Don't fool yourself into believing something you don't want to believe. Don't convince yourself to be with someone you don't really want to be with. First of all, you have to really understand who you truly are. Otherwise, you cannot really know who you really want in a relation to be in a relationship with, or to work for, or I feel like you've been told your whole life, or as a kid, that you have to adjust to others' needs, or that you have to, if you get a job, you just have to keep it because you might not get another one. Like, just this like very limited belief, okay? You grew up probably on limited belief systems, and it's time for this to stop. Sometimes it is necessary for us to do things we don't really want to do, but usually this is just a phase, and they don't last forever, hopefully. Because the more we know ourselves, and the more we love ourselves, and the more we understand our worth, the more we can also respect ourselves, stand up for ourselves, and understand and trust that there will be something better for us. And then we can also trust in God, or whatever you believe in, that this will be brought to you. It will be brought to you. And then we can also draw from the well of imagination, our own capabilities, because now we really know what we want. When we know ourselves, when we really, really know ourselves, we also know what we want, who we want. And this is just also a feeling, kind of. With this imagination, I almost maybe want to make you feel the feeling of having what you want. Not so much a specific image, but more so the feeling around it. Let's see, we'll get a few more cards here for you first. Number 23 again came through today already. Prioritize self-love and care. When do you feel most nurtured and cared for? Exactly. This is going to help you with imagination. When do you feel most nurtured and cared for? So if you are trying to manifest a person, for example, try to really focus on the moments when you felt really, really good with yourself, whatever. Try to imagine feeling places of when I wake up in the morning and I don't have to go to work, or it's a Sunday morning and the bird is singing. What would you like? Like this feeling of waking up with someone who's calm, or waking up with someone who's full of ideas. Like, what is your ideal? What is your ideal? What would you do for yourself? You will attract someone or a situation where this will be coming to you without you have to do it for yourself. Someone else will do that for you. Don't try to imagine someone that's completely not actually what you want, like someone who's different than you, or you should be like this person because you think they're good looking. Like, this is I think the wrong angle of going about this. First, you have to know and understand yourself and accept yourself. And then you will also be attracted to someone who can match that. I think it's really time for you to let go of something that has been holding you back. And then we have, oh, that's interesting, 23 and 32. Mirroring. When peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist, sorry. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? Again, it's about you, group number 3. It's really, really about you. The energy of love, the amount of love you can feel for yourself. It's not just love. Like, love comes with respect, self-respect, self-worth. This feeling of peace, that you are who you are, and it's good. It's really good. It is really, really good. I actually really want to take this card and put it over here because we have number 32 and here we have 23. That's about both a 5. So there is definitely change in the air for you. Like, you have to change. Change in a way of how you go about your imagination. I really feel like you've already been very creative. You may have done a vision board or something like this, but maybe with things that are, I don't want to say you have things on your vision board that you actually don't want, but there is something about it that doesn't match what actually love really means to you. What does love really mean to you, group number 3? What is it? What is love to you? Ask yourself. Is love caring for someone else? Is love being in love? Is love rich, being rich, being provided for? Or what's your love language? That's a good one too. What is your love language? Knowing yourself. And then you can also have space for allowing and knowing someone else and allowing them to have their own love language. But it will be a match for you. In no relationship will we ever be really matched with somebody 100%. But I feel the more you know yourself, the more you can accept someone else. It's really about you. Everything is about you, group number 3. And how you go about things, okay? And this needs you to be fully aware who you truly are. You have to actually, before you can be in the best relationship ever with someone else, be it business or whatever, okay? But love is coming through here the most. So I'm sorry, I'm prioritizing relationships right now. But put it in your situation as it resonates. When you truly know yourself, oh man, now I lost my thought. Yeah, right now it is really important for you to go within and really find the relationship you can have with yourself. How can you, the love you feel for yourself is the love you feel someone else will feel for you. It's this vibration. When we really like ourselves, no matter what, with all the ups and downs, when we accept ourselves, yes, that's what I wanted to say. You have compassion for yourself. If you have the compassion for yourself in your good days and your bad days, you will also attract somebody who can do that for you. And then you can also do it with someone else. I think we're our best guinea pigs. If you have a really shitty day, but you're not beating yourself up and you tell yourself it's okay, we all have bad days, it's okay, it's normal. And then you maybe do something good for yourself, or you just give yourself the space and the freedom to express what went wrong today, and then you just move on from it. Then you can have also, that's an example obviously, but then you can also have a partner that can do the same for you, and you can do the same for the partner. So it will be a very healthy relationship. But first you need to have this healthy relationship with ourselves. But that's a good start, okay? That's the most important thing overall. And then you will also really know really quickly if this is the right person or not. If you're steadfast in who you are and you know who you are, you're very grounded in who you are, you will know very quickly if when you meet someone new, if they're good for you or not. Let me get some, affirmation. I'll get you affirmation card first. Group number 3, please. I feel a bit like when I said boredom in the beginning, it's almost like, I give up. Which is interesting because we have this beautiful card that came through right away. The energy of love, behold the world through the eyes of love. I think deep down you're romantic and you just want to be in a nice relationship or in a nice situationship, like, or at work. You want to have a specific way. But maybe you don't allow yourself to be that way with yourself even. You don't accept yourself how you want to be accepted. It's almost like standing in our own way, kind of. Here we have this card. And we have the benefactor. Affirmation is, I enjoy life now as I take steps to realize my new tomorrow. How beautiful is this? Your new tomorrow. Try to imagine your new tomorrow right now. Yeah, we have imagination. Try to feel what it would feel like if you wouldn't have these burdens that you have right now. Like wanting to be happy tomorrow is just a different now. Okay, right now is now, and then tomorrow at some whatever time is now as well. So you might as well just be happy right now. It's plain and simple, maybe too simple. There's not much more to it, to be honest. Right now, you could literally right now feel love if you wanted to. It's not magically going to appear tomorrow. You will want to feel it tomorrow or right now. Tomorrow is just going to be another now. I hope that makes sense. Tomorrow will always be tomorrow, right? If I say tomorrow right now, it'll be tomorrow. And when I say tomorrow, it's tomorrow. It'll always be tomorrow and not now. So we have to change something right now. Try and be happy right now. And when you say, well, I have no reason to be happy, then you won't have a reason to be happy tomorrow. Don't try, like, we have to change something from the inside out. Just wash it away. We don't have to hold on to this. Just let it go and be happy right now. We don't need a good reason to be happy right now. Everybody wants to be happy all the time. We always just want to have good things. But we're being like the result. We're letting us being the result of the things that happen to us. And that will never bring happiness. If something great happens one day, you're going to be happy. And the next day something shitty happens and then you can't be happy anymore because you're giving the power to that thing that happened. I feel like really rude right now. I'm sorry, group number 3. Like, I think deep down you actually know what I mean. And you have so much power. It's maybe just really not knowing how much power you actually really have. It always feels like when this thing one day happens, I will be happy. But this is not how it works. We have to shift from the inside out, and then the outside will change, not the other way around. Okie dokie. Okay. I enjoy life now as I take steps to realize my new tomorrow. What do you want tomorrow to look like? That means we have to change right now so that tomorrow can be different. I know it's harsh, but it is what it is. Okay, let's do some tarot cards here. You get more insight on this. Group number 3. I hope I'm not being too harsh on you. I'm really sorry. We have the Daughter of Cups again. It came out before. Group number 2. Maybe you felt drawn to group number 2 a little bit. I believe that's the Page of Cups. Daughter of Cups. This is really like, this new beginning is for you right now. I'm challenging you, group number 3, to drop everything right now. Every belief system, every burden, every worry, and just for a few seconds, be happy and feel love. I challenge you to drop everything right now and just feel the feeling of love or happiness or joy or whatever you want to feel. Whatever you want tomorrow, try and feel it right now. Just feel it. You see that you have the power to feel this right now. There's a reason for that. And if you say you can't, and you have to wait until something good happens first, then you're giving your power to an outside idol. You're idolizing something that's more important and has more power and worth than you. And that, I think, is something you have to get rid of. A new person is not going to have the power to always make you happy or make you feel loved. Every relationship, like, they're their own people. They do their own thing. They're not responsible to keep your happiness alive all the time. So are you not responsible to keep their happiness alive all the time. We have to stay in our own happiness and outweigh what's more important. Focus on the good things or focus on the bad things. As soon as we make that shift and decide, okay, I want to focus on the things that are actually going well, even if you had a fight with your partner, you can still focus on all the good things about your partner and then just trust that the energies will shift, and they will. As soon as you focus on the positive, the energies will shift. Let your outside adjust to you. Again, it's the same as group number 2 for this. We had the same message in the end for group number 2. If you felt drawn, maybe you want to watch that as well. Same cards, okay? The same cards of really, it depends on what you focus on, group number 3. It is your focus. What you focus on expands. So we always have a choice. Don't feel like we don't have a choice, okay? Yeah, here, 4 of Cups, this unsatisfactory feeling. That's what I got right from the beginning for group number 3. Being unsatisfied with something. You know, needing something else to join your life. Needing something else from the outside to come in to make you feel better. Yeah, we have the 8 of Swords that's peeking up here. There's a few cards that fell out, but this card... Oh, shit, sorry. Shit here. Here's the 8 of Swords. You're keeping yourself captive, group number 3. You have the power of your mind. Find some YouTube meditations, guides, focus stuff, mind over matter. You have the power over your mind, nothing else. Or you let something else have the power over your mind, as we can see here. You're holding yourself captive. I really don't want that for you. Maybe you're focusing on the things that are actually not really what you want. Maybe if you want a new job, or a new relationship, or a person, whatever, maybe you're focusing on something that you actually deep down don't really want. Could be. We have also the Page of Swords here. There's going to be a new aha moment for you. And I'm hoping it's coming through this message right to you. It's just literally a matter of you changing your focus right now. And then there's these 2 cards that fell out as well. So, oh my goodness. There is no better freaking way to be at the end of this reading. We have first the 8 of Wands. Super quick, fast change. And the 6 of Wands. Complete success and victory. Bringing it home. I think you're going to have your aha moment. And I honestly hope that you get something out of this reading, because I can see that you literally just have to shift your mindset. Your mind over matter. Focus on you and what you really want. If, as I said, challenge yourself to, if you want to be happy right now. Tomorrow is just another now. And if you say tomorrow, tomorrow is always tomorrow. I don't know how I can explain this right now. Right now is now. Now is always now. Imagine 24 hours from now, at the same time you're watching this, it will still be now when you're alive, that moment. It'll always be that now moment that you live in. There is no yesterday, really. You can never live 5 minutes ago, and the 5 minutes ahead will be just now again. And then the 5 minutes right now that we're in is going to be gone. So there is never a better time than right now. Tomorrow doesn't exist. I don't know how to explain it else. You only have the power to change something right now. And you will have a new chance again, over and over again. But there's always just, there's a new now, and there's a new now, there's a new now. Now you can change something again. You know, you have the chance to change something again. Tomorrow is just another now where you have a chance to change something. The more you're going to push it away from you, the more you're going to think it's going to come at some point, but it's never going to come, because you can't catch up to tomorrow. We can't. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Right now exists, and right now exists in 24 hours from now as well. Here is your success story, group number 3. You will have your aha moment, and I hope you got it through this reading, to be honest. Or through something you focus on, and you will be guided. You will have some sort of YouTube video, you will get a message that resonates with you, something that will maybe resonate with this reading even, and what we're talking about right now. But here is your success. I don't even want to pull any more cards for you, because this is proof of the pudding that you can change quickly right now into a success story. Feel like success. And you have it. Okay. Group number 3. Wow. What a reading, group number 3. I seriously wish you all the freaking best. And this will be just an aha moment, and everything will be just fucking easy. Group number 3, I will leave you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.